Welcome to Music Over Matter. Today we're listening to Balloonerism by Mac Miller. Of course, this is a posthumous album. I don't listen to Mac, but from what I've heard about this album, this is a unreleased project from like 2013 or 2014. Maybe you know more about it than I do, but
yeah, this was one of his most like sought after unreleased albums. So yeah. I'm happy we're getting it.
I am very against posthumous albums. I think they're complete bullshit. From what I hear about this one could actually be legit. Like it was basically done and it was just put together by like a friend of his. So I guess that's better.
Yeah, but it's also his family is taking care of his legacy pretty much, which they're doing a good job. Because they've released already some albums like Faces.
Sure.
On streaming.
I don't know. It's a very weird spot. Whatever. But anyway, next is DJ's Chord Organ with SZA. This is angelic as hell.
Those horns are like really weird.
Yeah. This song sounds like you're like in a hot air balloon or some shit.
It's like kind of like carnival-y too.
Interesting. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that was also sort of, I think, a build up to the album.
Yeah, that was just a
intro.
World building type thing. But yeah, that was interesting. No Mac vocals. I mean, like actual lyrics.
Like a verse, yeah.
I think a carnival was a good way to describe it.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, like trance-like. Next is Do You Have a Destination?
Thoughts are cynical, actions unpredictable. Supermodel bitches hold auditions in my swimming pool. Always been the realest, keep the same homes. Saw that bullshit fade slow, it's gone. Where are you going? Watch it go. Where are you going? Okay, I went to sleep famous and I woke up invisible. Rich as fucking miserable. At least I did Kimmel and Arsenio. My mom got it on video. Am I okay? Fuck no. Just so, not so. Need to let the drugs go. Trying to find heaven, I get high but never come close. In the mud, fuck your brainwash, I'm signing off. Can't kill a god with an upload. Y'all going. Do you have a destination? Watch it go.
I really like the instrumental on that one. I love when he does that too. Just like some more like almost rock drums. A little like kind of heavy like that. And then I liked the vocal effects too a lot.
Yeah, very spacey, like very strange song. I feel like right now it's just building itself up. Weird, that sort of thing. And then we're going to get into like probably deeper stuff from at least what I read about this album. It's supposed to be like a very dark introspective like type thing, so we're like building up to that. Next is $5 Pony Rides.
This was a single that we didn't listen to.
It ain't about money. I can show you the world, girl. Turn the radio on, hear my song sing. My favorite song sing. Girl, you wasting my time, and I am wasting your time, but that's okay. Let me give you what you want. Like this, going crazy, keeping all of these secrets. How was that living? You left home right away, cause your life is like night and day. I remember, girl, you used to have fun. Now I ain't seen a smile in a while, heard you feeling pretty lonely. Can I give you what you need? What you need? What do you need, girl?
There's something trippy about the track so far. I can't exactly put my finger on it. There is like a sinister feeling. I don't know. He's not matching the beat.
I'm not sure. That one was okay.
Maybe it's just because he's dead and this album is 10 years old. So like that's putting bias into my brain where it's like, this is like weird.
And then like it's always like kind of hard when he like, I mean, he's always talked about it in his music until it's too late. You know what I mean? But it's talking about drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you're enjoying the Mac Miller reaction so far, be sure to scroll down and hit that subscribe button for us for more hip hop reactions. And let's get back to it. Next is Friendly Hallucinations.
Can you hear the whispers of an innocent, ignorant child? In the ocean, get to swimming or drown. I'm a slave to the baseline. Conversation topic got us tangled in the grapevine. There's help inside that medicine cabinet. Came in for the answers, but she left with a habit. What's love without imagination? Yeah, it's only real if it's real to you. Does it feel? It's only real if it's real to you. Tell me, is it real if you can't hold it in your
I like that hook a lot.
Mom say she believe her, but she always been a bad liar. Had a plan to burn her past, but it backfired. She doesn't have the patience to be treated like a patient. It'll be okay if she just swallow his pills.
Yeah, lyrics like that are like hard like to listen to.
There's a paradise waiting on the other side of the dock. Whoa, have a conversation with friendly hallucinations. Need no explanation. There is beauty in creation. Baby, don't let them tell you what's real and what's not.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Yeah, I agree.
I love the messaging of it. I've never heard a song that had that type of messaging to it.
Yeah, the writing was really good. I like the whole just atmosphere of that song. The hook was like somewhat catchy. It was like pleasant to listen to. Yeah, that was a good ass track. That subject matter is really tough to listen to. Next is Mrs. Deborah Downer.
Do the shit together, we unstoppable. Raised to be a leader, not a navigator. Oh well, redemption is the funny bitch. The devil always be right where the money is. I understand he always got the chills when he saw a room full of rolled up $100 bills. Even pills turn to powder. The world wanna crush him down. If pills can turn to powder, then this world could turn to ash. Thought that it would last longer. I just thought that this feeling would last. Started smoking weed again. Started trying to read again. Clean myself up. Now would you be my friend? Dear God, stay humble. Original sin. We all come from the same struggle.
That part was good too. Shit.
Money coming slow, and you left out on your own. What's gonna go? The money coming slow.
4 Norcos, 2 Oxys, 2 Roxys, 3 Methadone.
He cooked. The song, he cooked.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Dude, the whole thing about like if these pills can get crushed, the world can turn to ash type thing. Dude, that's fucking godlike writing. Like the pills are like the stable thing or like what their lives revolve around. So what's stopping the world from turning to ash? If these things can do, bro, that's fucking cooking.
It's on all the tracks, but that one was like really noticeable how atmospheric it is.
Yeah.
Like the drums are just echoey.
Yep.
Which is very different.
And like a super like spaced out deep bass. Like makes that atmosphere crazy. Next is Stoned.
Breaks down the pain. She breaks down the pain. She grows up the weed. She far from a saint. She's all that I need. She makes up her bed like she makes up her stories. Awake through the night, then she hide from the morning. Knock on her door. She let me come in. I wish she would learn to live. Baby, let's get stoned.
Oh shit, that's fire.
Include the knock and the beat. That's crazy.
I swear to God, heaven feels just like home. She hates that she cries when she's all by herself. And she's always all by herself. Cause she paralyzed in fear that she fantasized. The doctor tried to analyze, they cannot find anything that's wrong with her. Baby, let's get stoned.
Yeah, that transition from the verses to the hook.
Baby, let's get stoned. Let's go home. I wish she would learn to live. I swear to God, heaven feels just like home.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Another good track.
Like the messaging wasn't as crazy as the last couple, but
yeah,
it was just like more of a fun one.
Yeah, it's just an obvious heavy reliance on drugs. Next is Shangri-La. Be careful, the monkeys will steal your perks. No, that's on Ascension. It's not Shangri-La. What does this Shangri-La have?
The fire zombie.
It's on fire zombies. Fuck.
The dragons are flying south for the winter. They don't like cold weather either. Why do you whine like your last name was Rothschild? Life been a bitch ever since they let me out the doghouse. No mercy for the docile. Just how super is a supermodel?
If I'm dying young, promise you'll smile at my funeral. Yeah, it's just a rule to follow.
The weather's nice today. What a perfect day to die. She killed herself, but she'd rather get married. I told her meet me by the annex. We can get high by the reservoir. Brand new dinette set, but she still don't know how to set the table. And just how super is a supermodel?
It's a house on the rising sun, a village of unusual. If I'm dying young, promise you'll smile at my funeral.
I really like that one too.
That was a trippy ass track.
Yeah.
What, basically saying like the super, like how Super is a supermodel, saying that like they have so many problems type shit.
Maybe, yeah.
Basically. Next is Funny Papers.
Somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers. Didn't think anybody died on a Friday. The hospital was useless and everything was quiet but the music. So safe, smile on her face, waiting on the other side.
It's always so trippy. Mac is always talking about very depressing things, and the beats are like the Teletubbies or some shit.
If I could just pay my rent by Tuesday, I bet I'd be rich by April Fool's Day. Everything quiet but the music. Do you love silence? Somebody gave birth to a baby boy. I saw his picture in the funny papers. 11 pounds named after his Uncle Gabriel. I swear to God I never want to sin again, but I fear that. Yeah. The moon's wide awake with a smile on his face as he's smuggling constellations in a suitcase. Oh shit, here come the icebreaker.
Mac has always done like weird bars like that like add a visual in your head. Like smuggling constellations in a suitcase.
Just roll the dice and put 20 on midnight. Have a feeling we gon' win tonight. You realize you surrounded by reptilians.
Yeah, that's what I think Mac does best, is like comes up with very creative ways to say the feeling he wants to get through, you know?
That was also one of my favorite songs on here. That was really good.
That was definitely top 3 so far for me.
Yeah, the hook was really good. I love the beginning of each verse with the funny papers.
Next is Excelsior.
On 4th Street, the orphan children play on the jungle gym. Little Timmy broke his arm again on the monkey bars. Claire always wished she was as pretty as Julie. The boys always chase Julie around the sandbox. All of this before the brainwash starts. Before they get polluted, start thinking like adults. Your only enemies were
Brussels sprouts and spinach.
me. I used to want to be a wizard.
Whatever happened to apple juice and cartwheels?
Abracadabra.
That was a short, but like very, very in depth.
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing. Like that track may have shown where Mac Miller's mindset was at the point of this album better than any other track on this entire thing.
Yeah, I love the way he said brainwash.
Yeah.
Instead of like, I mean, it's a song about growing up, which everyone deals with this, of course, which is growing up and losing your imagination.
But
that was
he
just
said
really
brainwash
he said
into
brainwash.
adults. Yeah. Interesting.
That was kind of nuts. And then he said he wanted to be a wizard, and then he said abracadabra.
Yeah.
Like him playing as an adult.
Next is Transformations with Delusional Thomas,
which is himself.
When you're dealing with DJ Clockwork, you're dealing with someone that A, knows his hip hop.
Grab the Tecate and then the Pacifico, because one's a bottle and one's a can. I don't know how. Psychopathic thinker, hyperactive drinker. Blew my shit up with a thumb up like Henry Winkler. Bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
My bitch like a cane cover, put it in her sphincter. Your bitch like a bad fart.
All she do is linger.
Getting high, smoking weed again.
Leave for the lows.
with a medium. I love football and lesbians. Never deal with bitches. These bitches are some thespians. Favorite motherfucking drill, bitch. I'm young Jehovah. In the backyard with pads on, running Oklahoma.
Okay, just a fun track.
Yeah.
Using
More
his
than anything.
alter ego to say some weird shit.
Yep, pretty much. Next is Manakins. Me when I'm walking through an enchanted forest.
My good days are exactly like the bad ones. My bitch say that I defy the laws of attraction. Things that we all search for end up finding us. God is like the school bell, he gon' tell you when your time is up. Problems we can't solve always seem to be my favorite ones. Life gets so boring, playing superhero makes it fun. Yeah. Yeah. They tell you
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
not scared of growing old and dying. Feel this where the answer lives. You wear the garments. Everybody needs to dress the mannequin.
The singing here is really good too.
Yeah, this is fire. I ain't gonna lie, that might have been my favorite, dude.
That one's really good.
That one was crazy.
That hook was one of the best on the project too, though.
Yeah. That, like, the rock influence, like, oh, man. Yeah, that might have been my favorite. That's crazy. Hearing him say that, though, is...
Yeah.
It's eerie, bro. It's goosebumps. We keep saying that, but, like, it's just true. Next is Rick's piano.
Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin, who?
I didn't know that was the Rick he was talking about. That's crazy.
Open up your eyes, I told you wake up. Wake up. The best is yet to come. Yeah. What? Please don't tell me I made it, cause people start to get worse once they think they the greatest. I had to go to California, she wished that I never moved. Said, baby,
The best is yet to come.
and I wonder if the truth come with a song. Fell into the ocean, listened to their voices, I was lost in the commotion.
This feels like an outro. We still have one more.
Yeah.
I like that.
That did sound like an outro.
Yeah. So I wonder what this outro track, maybe it's just, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was a good track too.
It was very strange. That
Yeah.
like whole like.
Very repetitive. Like,
Yeah, like the hook was so short that it was like it was a lot of times. If you would call that a hook.
last track is Tomorrow We'll Never Know.
What staring back doesn't please you. The man don't believe you. He sees through the lies that you tell.
This freaking phone going to voicemail over and over is so weird, bro.
Do they love just like we do? Do you know anything at all? Streets that you walk on are shallow, but do you feel as big as your shadow?
Yeah, that last track was that voicemail, and your my left ear loved that voicemail, but very
That one was like time warping.
yeah, like super tense.
Yeah, tense and like it kind of switched near that middle area, turned like super dark.
Yeah,
I don't know if that meant anything. To me, it sounds like a bad trip.
interesting. Okay, I like that.
Because like it started kind of euphoric and then it like dwindled.
Yeah, I like that. Overall, what were your thoughts?
I'll probably listen to it again. I feel like this album isn't for me where I'm at in life either. I'm mentally in a good place, and I feel like someone who is more down will like this album more too.
Yep.
But I started enjoying it more as it went on, so I think I'll enjoy the first tracks more since I like my headspace got into that.
Yeah, it was a good listening experience though. Like, even if you can't like relate to it, it was still like a good listen. There was no track that was like, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
You know, it was just good music, period. So good on whoever put this together and stuff, whether this was already done or like very close to being done or whatever the story actually is. But let us know what you thought of Balloonerism in the comments below. Let us know what your favorite tracks were. If you enjoyed our reaction, be sure to scroll down, subscribe to the channel, and leave a like on the video. And we'll see you in the next one.